Hi, and thanks for joining this quick overview and introduction to our AI-driven security operations solution. My name is David Finger, and I'm part of the product and solutions team here at Fortinet. Now, to me, this is one of the most important aspects of the Fortinet Security Fabric because it is the intelligence that actually helps our customers remain secure from the cyber threats that are out there. And of course, we've seen quite an evolution of the threat landscape, and indeed in our FortiGuard labs over time, a very significant and indeed accelerating volume of cyber threats and the threat information that we're collecting about them. So much so that today we have more than 940 terabytes of threat data available in our labs. In light of this big data, hopefully it comes as no surprise that our threat researchers are some of the earlier adopters of artificial intelligence to turn this into threat protection. Now, as early as 2011, our threat researchers were applying machine learning to the new websites that were popping up each and every day. And soon thereafter, in 2012, our malware researchers were utilizing artificial neural networking to speed the assessment of new files that were received. Fast forward to today, and our FortiGuard labs is using artificial intelligence and advanced analytics to generate a wide range of global threat intelligence that powers the threat protection that customers deploy within their organization. Now, that all said, we recognize that some threats, especially more targeted attacks, might reach the customer first. So we're also building artificial intelligence directly into our flagship FortiGate Next Generation Firewall, FortiMail Secure Email Gateway, and other inline security controls that take advantage of our integrated FortiSandbox, which now includes 2 new machine learning-based filters to complement the traditional virtual execution and analysis of sandboxes. Not only that, we're building machine learning into our FortiWeb Web Application Firewall, which protects your critical web infrastructure, and it also powers the next-gen AV capability of FortiEDR. So very strong machine learning-based prevention available for deployment directly at the customer site. That said, we and most organizations recognize that 100% prevention, 100% of the time over an extended period of time is quite a challenge. And so we're complementing that threat prevention capability with other artificial intelligence and advanced techniques to detect more sophisticated attacks. And that includes deception, browser isolation, user and entity behavioral analytics, and much more. What's really powerful to me is the way that these technologies work together and can be actually applied all along the cyber kill chain. Right? That cyber kill chain are the 7 most common stages that cyber criminal campaigns typically have to go through to achieve their ultimate objective. And so, for example, we can apply that deception technology for early warning about reconnaissance. We can also deploy those sandbox integrated controls across attack vectors to detect and often block the delivery of weaponized files. The machine learning of FortiWeb can prevent the exploitation of your web infrastructure. And similarly, FortiEDR can shield host-based vulnerabilities from exploit, prevent the installation of malicious code, and in the case that there is a compromised system, detect and diffuse command and control activity. Finally, that user and entity behavioral analytics can be deployed to track data access and data movement to identify patterns or deviations from the norm that might indicate an exfiltration upcoming or in progress. Now, I did mention detection, so it's also important that we have a fast response. And so we provide multiple tools that help organizations automate that response function, starting with our foundational FortiAnalyzer, which provides powerful fabric analytics, as well as high-value automation across your Fortinet components. Now, many of you might also have heterogeneous security infrastructures, and that's where FortiSIEM can be layered on top to provide multi-vendor visibility and control. And for those of you that have well-defined security processes, you can add in FortiSOAR for full security orchestration, automation, and response. So when you put this all together AI-driven security operations is about applying artificial intelligence for global threat intelligence coming out of our labs and combining that with artificial intelligence directly on the customer premise to prevent and also detect more advanced threats. And in the case of those detections, integrate in and automate response so that we can quickly catch up and stop the cyber criminals somewhere along that kill chain, ideally before they have the opportunity to complete their ultimate cyber mission. So I really appreciate your time today. If you'd like to learn more, please visit us at www.fortinet.com, where we have a wide range of learning resources available to you. Thank you again.